When you think about it, really, it can't come as any surprise that we saw OPEC Plus willing to raise production by just that bare minimum here. In fact, I actually think it's quite a coup for the White House that they're willing to do much at all. Several unknowns at this point. That demand picture remains uncertain. That's something that the guardians of global oil markets, the OPEC producers, have said always that they're continuing to keep a close eye on. And of course, there remains a lack of spare capacity across the board. Western officials as well continuing to go back and forth about a price cap for Russian oil, how it would work, when they would put that into play. Big questions about that. And you have these two dates looming in the not too distant future. November 4th, which is, of course, the date for the U.S. midterms. That could leave a lame duck White House. And that is, of course, an administration that's currently trying to push through major energy legislation that does not focus on increasing spare capacity. Plus December. That is, of course, the date these sanctions on Russian oil are set to begin. Dan?
Exactly, Hadley. And look, this is probably one of the smallest production increases in the history of OPEC, but it's an increase nevertheless. It will probably calm some calls for the group to pump more oil, but of course it won't change the balance of the market in any material way. And what's interesting for me is that Western leaders have used a lot of political capital to reset that relationship with Saudi Arabia. Of course, Joe Biden and Emmanuel Macron both meeting with the Crown Prince. So Washington will probably be disappointed with the production increase. But what we've seen is the administration downplaying this output increase. They've been focusing in on the fall in gasoline prices, which have tracked lower with crude in recent weeks. They're saying, look, don't worry about what OPEC is doing. Don't worry. Oil prices, gas prices are coming down. The biggest thing to come out of the OPEC meeting for me, though, was this call about the lack of spare production capacity, the underinvestment that we see in the oil and gas space, resulting in that lack or inability of these OPEC producers to continue to pump more oil sustainably. And I think that's going to be important to watch moving forward. Of course, we're going to be speaking to Amrita Sen later on in the program as well for more analysis on that.